Time in YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Deck Profiles. Today we are going to be looking over the Tapu Bulu Vikavolt deck that has seen a lot of popularity over the last little while. But before I get into the deck, I do want to apologize. I am a little sick, so you may hear a little bit of nostril sounds. Try not to say anything too bad, but I just want to give you the fair warning that I'm a little sick, and if it bothers you, I apologize. Anyway, Tapu Bulu GX is a fantastic Pokemon, has 180 HP, is a grass type, has that horn attack for 1 grass energy. You're going to do 30 damage, so it's not too much, but you know what? Pair that up with a choice band, you're going to hit for 60 damage for 1 energy. Not too bad. Next up is the Nature's Judgment, which is our primary attack. It costs you 2 grass, 1 colorless. It's going to do 120 damage. However, if you discard all energies attached to Tapu Bulu, you can do an additional 60 damage, hitting that magical 180 or 210 with that choice band, which means you can knock out things like Alolan Ninetales and all those kind of things. You do have the Tapu Wilderness GX, 2 grass, 1 colorless, 150 damage. So you're not at that magical one-shot knockout range for everything nowadays, but you do get to heal all the damage that was originally on Tapu Bulu, which is kind of nice. So you want to use it sparingly. Next up is the second part of this, which is the Vikavolt. 150 HP lightning type Pokemon. It is a stage 2 with strong charge. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a grass and a lightning energy. It's an and, not an or. And you can attach them both to your Pokemon any way you like. So if you're looking for grass energy for your Tapu Bulu, boom, there you go. If you're looking for that second energy to attach to your Tapu Bulu, bam, there you go. Vikavolt also has that Electro Cannon, 1 lightning, 3 colors, 150 damage, so it does have that good, decent amount of damage. However, you do have to you have to sacrifice 3 energies from this Pokemon in order to use it, so that's your downside. Next up is the Tapu Lele GX, which is pretty much in every single deck. I don't need to go over this thing. You guys pretty much know how it goes. However, in this deck, if you are not needing that necessary lightning energy for your Tapu Bulu, this is actually a fantastic Pokemon to drop those additional lightning energies on, and you can start setting up that energy drive attack. Starting off our trainers, we do have that energy recycler, and I'll be honest with you, this card is pretty important. I'm only running 1 of them in this deck, but you might want to run 2. The reason for that is I find I discard it a lot at the start of the game if I don't need it. But this card will get you 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile back into your deck, which is fantastic because you will probably run through a lot of energies if you are playing against very high HP EX or GX Pokemon. Next up is the Field Blower. You get to choose 2 in any combination of tool cards and stadiums and remove them. Done. We are using 1 level ball. This is to get either the Grubbin or the Charge Bug, just so that we can have that steady flow of evolutions. And then we are also running 3 rare candy. This way we can skip over the Charge Bug stage and just go straight into Vikavolt, hopefully by turn 2. We are running a Super Rod. I'm using this over the, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, I'm using it over the one that lets you either pick a Pokemon from your discard pile to put in your hand, or pick 3, put them in your deck. The reason for it is this way we can hit up energy, because I feel like we're going to hit more energy needing than we are going to be needing Pokemon. So this gives us the option to have both. We also have a switch in here, just in case those Vikavolts are in the active position. We do want to get them out of there. We are running 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Via Seeker, pretty standard stuff. We are running 2 Aether Paradise Conservation Area. We do always need to have a stadium in the deck, and this one works perfectly with our Tapu Bulu because it reduces the amount of damage we're going to be taking from our opponent's attacks. Next up is 2 Bridget. I'm running 2. I don't want to... The reason I'm doing that is because turn 1 is very vital that you have a Bridget out. That'll get your Tapu Bulu and it'll get you your Grubbins to start out, and that is something very, very important. So if one of these is prized, you are going to fall behind very, very fast. So that's why I'm running 2. This way, in case one is prized, I still have one in the deck that I can benefit from. Next up is the Lysander. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. Pretty standard. We've got 2 N. I'm actually only running 3 Sycamore in this deck right now. again, you guys can, when I build a deck, I like to see what you guys have to say. Like, do you change the numbers on Sycamore, adding them back up to 4? Say change the rare candy count to 2. It's up to you guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But I'm only running 3 Sycamore for now. It's just really what I found fit best in this deck. We are running 1 Skyla. This way I can get that rare candy turn 2 if I don't have a Sycamore. I can just pop it up, guarantee that, and easily get my Tapu Bulu running as early as possible. We are running 3 Choice Band, because it's pretty important that we have these things to get that max damage we need for Tapu Bulu. We're running 1 Floatstone. Again, this will be mostly for Vikavolts, because their retreat cost is absolutely terrible. And lastly, we are running an absurdly high amount of energy, but at the same time, if we are discarding them, we are going to need backup. So I'm running 9 Grass and 5 Lightning. This way we have plenty of times to hit up that Vikavolt. And again, if something goes down, we'll be able to draw a bunch of energy, and hopefully everything will go as planned. But that is going to be the deck here. Hope you guys are ready for some quick matches on TCGO, because I don't know what we're expecting, but it'll be a pretty good show nonetheless. Alright guys, we are here for match number 1 against Hype, playing a water... It's Volcanion. Be honest with yourselves, guys. This is Volcanion at its finest. Ready to go here. Let's flip this coin, see if we get heads. We're going to get tails, which is exactly what we wanted. We are going to hit that yes for going first. We're going to see if we can make some good plays, bad plays, whatever. I'm going to get a mulligan. Actually, that does involve a small tip on my radar, actually. I had a few comments come up in the last few videos thinking I'm some pro at Pokemon. I'm sorry, I make videos for Pokemon. I'm not pro. If you guys don't think I'm if you're coming here to see professional plays, it's not always going to happen. I am a player. I have a good time with it. I'm going to make misplays. If you guys can't handle that, I'm sorry. But needless to say, we have Tapu Bulu lead. I have a Bridget. I have Tapu Lele in the back, so I can go for Bridget, which should still be my first turn. If I can pull up Bridget without having to do that, it would be better, because I really don't want to depend on VS Seekers to get Bridget again. But we're going to see what my opponent played here. I'm just kind of waiting on him right now, sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This video is going up Wednesday, and apparently Poke Beach is going to be letting up the set list for Burning Shadows, and if everything goes according to plan, we should be able to get the set list for Friday as your video. That is what I'm aiming to do, and then we'll have MLPB return for Sunday, and then that should be it. You'll be back to your normal schedule pretty much. I'm gonna have to pass this turn. We had a great turn, to be honest with you. I've got energies galore to start hammering into this Volcanion. This is the hollow one from the theme deck, actually, which is really cool. My opponent has Volcanion and Oranguru on the bench already, so this is a very scary turn if he does start to set up. He can hit me for a weakness, which is a big problem, and he has that Brooklet Hill to hit for water types that will get him those Volcanion EX. He doesn't need the Scorched Earth to ditch the fire energy. Actually, he's going for Staryu, so he's using the non-item, he's using the Anti-Guard, which is great. So he's going to go for the good old, actually, you're going to hit me for 100 damage now. That's scary. That's scary how fast this thing can just do damage to Tapu Bulu. I might be a little bit underwhelmed or overwhelmed here. I need a lot of cards. In fact, my opponent has not played a supporter at all yet, so I'm kind of hoping he does. And if he doesn't, I'm going to go straight into an attack phase. He'll go straight into an attack phase here and just obliterate me, which is not good. Now, I can't benefit from Brooklet Hill at all. He is just going to go straight for the damage. It's only 50. Tapu Bulu is not weak to grass! Tapu Bulu is not I repeat, not weak to fire. I said grass. I know that. I mean fire. I forgot that he's a Bulu. He's a Tapu, not a Bulu. He is a Bulu, but he's a Tapu, who have no weaknesses. Oh man, this just got so much better. This got so much better. So we see that fire energy hits that Volcanion. Tapu Bulu is okay. Unfortunately, we got the wrong kind of supporter, and yeah. So we're going to drop this grass energy down here. We're going to Skyla. And I need to find... You know what? I think my best play is just to grab an Ultra Ball, because is there a Tapu Lele in here? Yes, there is. I can grab the Tapu Lele and go for whatever supporter I want. So if they do end on this turn, I'm okay. But we are going to hit up with a nice Horn Attack. Can't do much else past that right now. Sadly, my Grubbins are not exactly Vikavolts yet. So we are going to see my opponent has Starmie now. So has the ability to send energies to the discard pile. And they're able to do a whole bunch of stuff. So Volcanion now has hit the field. Brooklet Hill has played its thing. And my opponent's doing a good job here. But he's only got 3 cards in hands. Depending on the card, or like depending on what he's got, he could either end or Sycamore or a whole bunch of things. He can't steam up right now, though. That might have been a better play to throw down, get me some more damage. Oh, there he goes. He's got steam up. He's got it. He's good. He's got 1 more card in hand. And now he's got the Instruct. So he's not out of this. He's actually got a great board position. Because Oranguru will always keep you from having pretty much no cards in hand. We are going to see that Volcanion is going to get a nice boost to 140. I might just use the Tapu Wilderness next turn, heal up all this damage that he's taken, and I will also knock out this Volcanion. Which is great for me, because he's going to hit me for another 50, well 60, because of the Fighting Fury Belt. So we'll see what he does here. But in this next turn, I should be able to get myself a Vikavolt, and start setting up my second Tapu Bulu. Because that is key here, is to make sure I have all the necessary parts. I don't need to, I can just go for a Skyla right now. I think that's the better play. Let's go for a Skyla. Ultra Ball is still in my hand, so I don't have to worry about it too much. And this will get me a rare candy, so I can actually get my Tapu Bulu started to set up this turn. Alright, so change of plans. Grubbin, meet Vikavolt. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to get that strong charge, get that grass, get that lightning energy, put them both onto my Tapu Bulu here. Sorry about that. And like I said, I'm going to go for the Tapu Wilderness, which will get a knockout, and I'll heal up all this damage that I've currently taken. And now that Fighting Fury Belt meant nothing. So I'm only going to get 1 prize, which is fine. I got another rare candy, which is absolutely fantastic here. Up comes this Volcanion, who can only hit me for 130, not including steam ups, of course. And 1 fire energy is currently in the discard pile. Does play a third Volcanion EX. And yeah, we're not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. My opponent actually misplayed. In my opinion, he misplayed. He can get the energy back from the Starmie here. He can put it easily down on this Volcanion. He did keep the energy separated by putting 1 over here, and he could have just put the 3rd one on here, brought it up, and then he would have been able to attack. But I guess he didn't want to do that in case I Lysandred this guy up and took him out. I don't know. There are a few plays there that could make sense for what my opponent was doing. But Starmie is definitely a very good card for his deck, because it will continuously give him that flow of energies as long as they're in the discard pile. He's going to get rid of the Olympia, which is a good card to have in the discard pile, and picks up that fire energy. He's actually going to just go for a nice steam up. And if he has another fire energy, he'll play it right now. Else it would have been a waste of a fire energy and a waste of an Olympia. Unless he's just trying to go for an Oranguru play. He does go... He goes for another Steam Up. This will actually knock me out. At this rate. 180 HP. I have 180. So yes, as long as he gets a fire energy on this turn, he's going for an end. He should get one. No, what's great here is I've thrown a bunch of... I got that energy recycler again. He did get that energy, so I will be going down in this turn. 100%. But I have another Tapu Bulu that can just come right up. Who's ready to go. I have the energy recycler, so I can throw energy back into the deck. And I'm going to drop down another Bulu here. How many energy are just currently on? Just the 3. I don't really need to do too much else. I still don't have an actual draw supporter in my hand, which is great because I don't need them. But I do want to knock this guy out ASAP, so I'm going to strong charge. I have one of each currently still in play. We're going to go with the grass energy on this one so I can attack, and this one will get the lightning energy. And now I can go for Nature's Judgment. I will discard everything, but I will eliminate this Volcanion. 180. Down goes Volcanion. I'm doing everything I can to get this guy out of here. We're going to see Sycamore and the Ultra Ball. It would be great if I could get a Grass Energy this turn. But my opponent has lost a fair bit of ground. He can't get 2 attachments right now onto any of his Volcanion, and we can get a fair bit of attachments. Again, I just need a Grass Energy. And if I Energy Recycler, I got 4 of them currently in here out of the 9. None in play. So he does play his second Volcanion EX up, and we might be actually able to take this match. There's a good chance we can take it. We do see the 4th Volcanion EX come into play. My opponent has played very nicely to get the get that additional damage out to hit that 180 mark. My opponent knows Volcanion way more than I do. We are going to see that good old Fire Energy hit. And yeah, he's got 5 in the discard pile right now. He's got a Rescue Stretcher. That's the name of the card I could not think of. There you go. So he's got Rescue Stretcher back. He puts it right back on the board. He's ready to go. He's got all 4 of them ready in play. We're going to get end down to 3, which is bad because we do need our cards right now. But I could get my Grass Energy. I don't, but I get an end. Which I might actually do this and sacrifice for a Sycamore, which would be much better for me. We're going to see 2 Fire Energies hit his hand. Again, there's not much I can do there, and he has to pass the turn. Alright, so Aether Paradise is going to come up, which is a fantastic card for me to grab right now, because I might be taking some damage next turn. I want to grab Tapu Lele, which will get me my Sycamore, and a fresh, brand new hand, hopefully of energies and all the like. Yes, we do want to get it. We're going to get the Sycamore. Let's hit up and see what we got. We did get our Grass Energy, so we're actually great. Grass Energy. We get the Strong Charge, which only can get me 1 Lightning Energy. I did not get a chance to put the energy back in. Oh! Field Blower away this thing so I don't have to deal with that. I can still knock this out. Okay, best play here is to go for these two as a sacrifice. Get a Vikavolt. I have the rare candy in hand. And I can go for the strong charge and just grab another grass energy and attach it to Tapu Bulu. Phew! Okay, we got this. We got this, guys. We got this. So Vikavolt's now in play. We will go for a nice strong charge. Now I have a Via Seeker in hand. That is perfect because I can easily just go for a Sycamore or something on the following turn. But I will need to eliminate this guy now with the Nature's Judgment. We are going to remove all the energies on this guy. But bam, we've got one more prize to take. Which is right where we are. Lightning Energy. Switch! Oh, that's actually a good one. There's currently, what, 7 of these in here? 7. There's 2 more. He's actually going to just give us the victory. We managed to get through our resources and take on that Volcanion EX deck head on with Tapu Bulu. Of course, I thought I was weak to it. I wasn't. And that kind of saved us because the additional damage might have hindered us at the end of that game. But we managed to come through. Those double Vikavolts came through at the last turn and got that knockout against that Volcanion. And of course, with the Via Seeker in hand, we were able to go for a Sycamore, potentially getting that energy recycler that we did not use at all that game. I don't think we lost it. If I did, we wouldn't have won. But needless to say, we got a good lucky hand, and I think we did okay. Let me know any misplays. Don't criticize me. Again, I am human. I will make misplays. But let's move on to game number 2 and see if we can pull that off one more time. Alright guys, match number 2 is against Nick Collider, playing, it looks like, I almost want to say it could be like a Darkrai, I don't know, it's got Dragon Dark and Psychic in it. I can't really think of, where did you get that ball? Look at that sleeve. That sleeve is awesome. Speaking of sleeves, let's get this Tapu Bulu up onto the playing field. My opponent's choosing their active. I have a few things that can go on my Tapu Bulu that make this pretty nice. Unfortunately, we are attacking second. We have no additional basic Pokemon, so that's fine. Now, I'm going to go for Tapu Lele. Depending on what I draw right now. If I draw Tapu Lele, I will not have to use my Ultra Ball. That's actually beautiful, because I don't want to sacrifice a lot of the cards currently in my hand. It is Darkrai Giratina. I kind of called it. Alright, so Energy Drop onto the Tapu Bulu. And I'm going to drop a Choice Band onto here. Let him know that I have it. I'm going to have to get rid of this Field Blower, though. I'm going to get rid of the Vikavolt, because it's actually a little bit more important for me to do it. Nope. Wrong Pokemon. I'm getting a stage ahead of myself. I've got 2 Vikavolts still in the deck, so I'm okay. Let's get Tapu Lele. Let's drop it, and let's go for a Bridget. Ah, one of them was prized. See what I mean when it's good to have 2? Now I've guaranteed my opening hand. And I've still got an N back, which is great. I'm going to go 2 of these and 1 Bulu. This way I have all of my opening starting hand, and I'm done. Let's see what my opponent does open up with. If he's got any sort of max, or not max potion, if he's got any sort of particular cards, so he's going to make me get rid of my Tapu Lele. I don't have a problem with that. If he's got any tool cards, ooh, he's getting me an N. So my full Field Blower is not going to stay in my hand, but I do run 2 of them, so I have a good chance of seeing it again in this matchup. We are going to see 2 more Tapu Bulus. We're going to see Cosmog. Is he running? He is running Solgaleo. Okay. Now the only problem here is I did not get rid of the N, and I have no supporter currently in hand. That is the problem. We're going to see, my opponent is playing, like, legit my Solgaleo Darkrai deck right now. Except a couple variant changes. That's a problem. I only have 3 benched. Oh. I can't do anything, because the only VS Seeker I can go for is Bridget, and I have limited space. So I'm going to hit him. It's 60 damage. Next turn I can hit him for a lot more. He's going to try and go into Solgaleo here. He may have all the cards he needs. You never know. But he is legit playing Solgaleo Darkrai. So we're going to see an Ultra Ball. I'm assuming Solgaleo, because he should have the rare candy in hand. He's got Lunala. What? Why Lunala? He's got both! Ooh, that's interesting. He is going to rare candy into this Solgaleo. He can just go for the road, and he can get all the energy he needs now onto the board, which will be very, very scary indeed. He is not supported yet either, unless he played the Skyla, which I missed. No, there comes the end play. If anything, this is beautiful because I don't have a great hand, and I could easily go for one of these fantastic Vikavolts right now. Give me a rare candy Vikavolt. I got choice bands. That's not going to help me much. I'll be honest with you. It's not going to help me much. That Soul Burst GX is going to go off right now. Now, I know that I should be attacking these Giratinas because they are going to get the majority of the damage boost. And by that I mean the Double Dragon energy. So he's spreading them out, which is what he's supposed to do. He's going to put a couple things on here. 1, 2, 3, and he's just going to make sure his Darkrai can attack on the following turn. Alright, so we can attack. Sadly, can't do much after that. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. If I had bench space, I'd be fine, but I don't. Gonna drop this Float Stone down. I'll be okay. I'm not gonna be able to knock anything out. No, I only do 220, so no, that would be a bad play. Yeah, I'd only hit 180, and I don't want to worry about that too much. Now, I can knock anything on the board out with this guy. He's just not going to stay alive for very long. We're going to see another Double Dragon Energy. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 total energy currently on the board going into this guy. We are going to see that the Lunala is going to hit the field, or back into the deck, and that Darkrai is just going to come in and annihilate me. It is just going to eat me alive. 270. Bam. Gone. Okay. Aether Paradise. Okay, I can open up a bit and take less damage. This is better. This is much better. I'm going to drop Tapu Lele down. But why? Because I want to get Lysander in the discard pile. Because I can knock this guy out if I can get Vikavolt right now. That's a good play. So let's get Lysander and put it in the discard pile. Never mind. It's not available. I can do that with Skyla. Drop Choice Band down, and we will go Sycamore. Yes! Okay, we got it. Drop Rare Candy. Can I knock you out naturally? You have 120... You have 160 HP still. Which I'm just technically out of range, so I do have to Field Blower. We're going to get rid of that. Yes. That's it. And Vikavolt can kind of come in here, strong energy, or strong charge. Get both of them onto our Tapu Bulu here. And we can at least attack and knock out this Darkrai without losing our energy. Now, he has lost his strongest hitter, but that's not necessarily meaning anything. Nature's Judgment. No. So down goes the Darkrai. I knew that Field Blower would come in handy. We're going to see Ultra Ball and Lysander. So I do get my Lysander, so I'll be able to pick up whatever knockout I want here. He is going to send in the Skiratina, who can hit me for 100 damage. I can't play Tools, Special Energy, or Stadiums in the next turn. At the moment, I've pretty much played everything I need. He does drop another Darkrai. I really just need another Bulu. To be honest with you, I just need another Bulu. We're going to see Ultra Ball. What would you be going for this time? Lunala? So you can move... Ooh. Ooh, that's really tricky how you can move the energy around. But he is going to switch. Now, that doesn't count towards his Lunala. He can only move the dragon energy amongst the dragons. He is going to end, which is going to drop us both down to 4. It's okay, Lysander is now in my deck. I can start setting up some stuff. I got 2 more Bulus. I'm great with that. We see a Dark Energy. Ultra Road is going to switch him in. Oh, it's for the Rainbow Energy! That's really, really cool. So he should be able to knock me out. In other words. That is his plan. So he's doing 210. That's a lot of damage. In fact, I'm going to go into my Vikavolt so I can rotate out. I need a Sycamore here to stay in this game. I got a Level Ball. That's not going to help me any. I'm going to Super Rod back in 3 energy. As long as I can get another energy, I should be able to survive this turn. I'm going to actually go for this Level Ball. If Charger Bug is here, or Grubbin, I can actually stop it from being drawn, which is great. I'll just evolve right here. And we'll go for a Sycamore. And I need 1 Grass Energy. And maybe a Choice Band. I did not get it. Ugh. That's a problem. I have no way to get this Grass Energy now. I literally have so many energy in the discard pile now, and I can't get it. I have Vikavolt. But I can't do anything. I think he wins because of that. I'm gonna have to leave up my... I'm gonna Float Stone out into my Charge Bug. Just because I can. And unfortunately, that is gonna probably have to be the play that I have. I have 4 energy still in the discard. I'm gonna return all of them back in hopes of getting something. I just need 1 grass. I'm gonna at least Strong Charge and get one of these guys ready. And unfortunately, that's going to be it. I can drop the lightning energy down onto you and pass. If he's got a Lysander, he will have me. But this was a good match. I don't think I made too many misplays. Charger Bug will go down, but he'll have to go into that random last prize. So if I can take out Darkrai, I'll be okay. And he's already GX attacked, so I'm not worried about Lunala. It is literally just the Darkrai and a Shaman away from this victory. But he's got to go through Charge Bug, and I don't think my Tapu Bulu can handle 2 of these guys. Rainbow Energy onto the Shaman, which is fine. He will... If he's got Lysander, he'll win. Because he just brings up any one of these 3 fantastic Bulus, or Tapus, and he'll be able to knock me out. So he's going to go for a second transfer. Take that rainbow energy and put it onto Solgaleo or Lunala. Goes onto Lunala. He's not attacking? I don't need to draw energy. I'm good for that. Chaos Wheel will knock me out. I'm gonna go into my Bulu here. My strong charge will be fine here. I know what he's doing. He's actually set himself up so that he can survive. I think my best play is to end and hope for a field blower. I've already had one, correct? It's not a tool card, right? Any Pokemon tool, energy, or special card or stadiums. Actually, I'm just sycamoring because I lose this game if I don't draw it, and I want to draw out the best. I got it. Okay, okay. Let's field this guy and this guy. We're gonna remove them. I can drop the grass energy down onto Tapu Bulu in the back. And we're gonna go for the knockout. It's gonna be close. I might still lose this though. We have a switch and a Bridget. Now he comes into Darkrai. He can still hit me for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. It's 160, 180. But I have this, so as long as that's the case, I actually can still win this matchup. He's gonna Lysander in my Vikavolt for the game. What a play! What a great matchup for my opponent here. He's just gonna max up that Solgaleo because I couldn't have taken it anyway. But he is gonna be able to claim this victory. Very good match though. Again, he had a fantastic start of getting Darkrai, Giratina, Solgaleo out without having any real issues. Like he had that turn 2, set everything up. And then he even got the Lunala to rotate the energies around. Like he had a lot of good synergy with that round. I don't know if it would work normally that way every single time. I've seen the deck. I know how janky it can be. So he had a very, very good matchup. Needless to say, Tapu Bulu, in my opinion, is one of the better decks that I've played. It's definitely got a lot of synergy around it. You do need a little bit of skill and handling to use it, which might have been why I led to the negative on that last game. But with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this matchup. If you guys are brand new here, please hit that subscribe button because it does mean the world to me that you guys come back and watch the videos on the regular. But that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, time out.